So we had a little bit of a change in, what was going on today. So we had some time to work on our tool rev project. Today we had a little change of events in shop plan stuff. It is Labor Day, so we had some time to work on our tool rev project, which doesn't happen during the week very often, so we kind of took advantage of it. We did a handful of things to it today. Some of it I didn't. I kind of failed at picking up the camera to record it, and I got the other half of it. So basically all we did today was we did the drop shackle kit and swapped the rear end and did the tail housing on the transmission. We also pulled the overloads out of the rear springs. That's not that big of a deal. It turned into kind of a big deal because we needed new center pins, and with it being Labor Day, the people that had them weren't open. So we were able to muster our way through that and get that figured out. But I'll give you kind of a quick rundown of everything that we did, and I'll show you the mistake that I made. So this drop shackle kit obviously comes with shackles, right? It comes with a set of brackets as well. And so I didn't think anything of it. I figured it's a drop shackle kit. It's got to be for the rear, where the shackle is, right? So we went through the painstaking process of, getting the rivets out of both brackets. We did both sides, getting the rivets out of them. And then I put the brackets up, and I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. I mean, we're talking, the top of the shackle is way up here, that doesn't make any sense, and so we kind of, started looking and realized that the brackets actually go up here. And I was just looking at this a minute ago, and this seems like this is the way that this goes. And mind you, this is an eBay kit, so there's no instructions. Like, this is just a figure it out on your own. So I'm going to have to do some research tonight and see if we even have these brackets put on the proper way. Because I was just looking at it, and I don't know if you can really see that, but you can't, this hole right here doesn't line up. The center hole on both sides doesn't line up, but now that I'm looking at it, it looks like this hole is off center between these two bolts in this direction, which means that if we flip the bracket over, in theory, those holes would probably line up. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me because it seems like it's already been dropped, 3.5 inches or so. It's a significant amount lower than what it was before. And then also you would think that you would want this part up, the closed end up, so that way if you had to pull the spring for any reason, it's open and it falls down. I don't know. I guess we'll figure that out. So anyways, I'm trying to ramble too much here. The rear end kind of sucks, but the brakes on it are brand new, like calipers, rotors, pads. Somebody did those not too long before the truck was wrecked. This came out of a wrecking yard, so I don't know what the deal with the truck was, but the brake lines are not very in good shape. This one's leaking right here. And then the backing plate on that side is completely rotted out. I mean, you can see holes in there, rust holes. This one's not far behind it. As little as I wanted to, I was kind of hoping we'd be able to toss this in there. I didn't look at this axle that hard before we actually put it in the truck, which is fine. I mean, it is what it is. It's not bent like the old one is, and we'll make do. We've got all the parts here to fix it, so we'll just pull them off the old axle and put them on this one. And I got to get a new diff cover for it because that diff cover's bent. So that's kind of it. I'll let you guys, watch the video here, and yeah. Well, guys, that's all for this one. We're going to maybe here this weekend. I don't know. Well, it's kind of dependent on time. I was planning on working on it this last weekend, but didn't have the time to do so. So, like I say, hopefully maybe this next weekend we'll kind of get in here and we'll start getting everything buttoned up and get it ready for the bed to be put on it, and hopefully get you guys some more footage of what we're doing. But yeah, until next time, guys, have a good one.